No, wait a second. Okay, I gotta find out where is the guy who buys and sells the Tojo clan crests. Because god damn it, I'm finding so many, and I have no idea what to do with them. Blue Marine, I think? I'm gonna have to try and find him then. Oh no. There's my chance! It's on the other side. Who? Oh. After you, I can go. Freedom! The random girl here? Alright. Senpai, don't leave me.
Yo.
Yeah, you alright? Sorry, it's just I thought you were crying. Oh, yeah, I guess I was.
Sup?
You could always lend an ear if you want. Helps to let it out sometimes, you know? But if you don't want to vent some to a stranger, I get that too. To be honest, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But my senpai, who I've loved for so long, is going to study abroad.
Wow.
Okay. And after he gets back, he's going straight to college, which is far away from here. I came to Saturn and let him know my feelings. But the thought of never seeing him again has reduced me to tears. Tears that won't stop flowing. I get it now. So the senpai of yours, is he gone already?
Aww.
No, he's at the platform. But that means he's almost gonna leave. He's almost gonna leave, no? Right. I want nothing more than to go see him off, but I can't let senpai see me like this. Now with my eyes all puffy and makeup smeared, I look disgusting. Oh, come on, it's not that bad. It is too, and I would die if he only remembered me as a sobbing snot dribbling mess. But I'd also die to not see him one more time. Send him off with a warm smile, maybe a warm kiss. But that'll never happen. Hey, no need to be so down on yourself. Have some spicy as fuck kimchi. I know, I should just go. Senpai's right up on those steps too. But if I see him, it'll be a total disaster, I'm sure of it. What should I do? It's like my feet are stuck in place. I can't move forward or back. It's like, no matter what I do, it's gonna turn out wrong. Want some kimchi? Letting go of someone is always hard. Wish there was a way I could help. Want some kimchi? All she needs is the courage to take the first step forward. Want some kimchi? That guy had kimchi. Look at him going. You bet she's not like that businessman, running full speed ahead, of course. That was only because of the kimchi. Is something wrong? You went all quiet all of a sudden. Oh, no, I'm good. Do you want to experience the fires of hell? Now there's an idea. Give her some ultra spicy kimchi. She'll run up those stairs without a second thought. Right past him and and running right past the train too, probably. But her farewell might be ruined if the stuff's too strong. What's the best option here? Little girl? This is gonna be fun. Listen, I know it's tough being away from someone you really care about. I would know. You would?
Yeah.
Yeah. And all you want to do is give him a piece of your mind, right? Yes. But my feet won't move no matter what I do. You take one foot in front of the other, up to me, and I give you a spoonful of this kimchi. After that, nature takes its course. I want to give you a little push. Huh? Here! Don't ask, just eat! Nothing has ever come that is bad from a statement like that. Just head in, you'll be fine. Better if you just go face first in the kimchi. Let your eyes and nose absorb this fucking spice. Ta-da! Wait, what? Come on! Ew, no! Why kimchi? And why are you trying to feed me? I'm not trying to feed you. I'm offering you a shortcut to success. What are these phrases? Now get over yourself and try it. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. From a stranger, no less. Thinking kimchi's gonna solve my problems. Have you eaten kimchi before? The train will be arriving shortly on the platform 1. Please wait behind the yellow line.
Hey.
Hey, clock's ticking. You have to leave right now or it's game over. Ask yourself, do I want to see my senpai or not?
わかった。
Fine, if kimchi's gonna help, I'll do it. But I doubt this will change anything. And thus, I have killed a schoolgirl. Did that bite sound loop a bit? What? Ah! This is way too spicy! Senpai! Douse me with your love! Oh, well, that's one way to light the fire. Maybe I'll check on her just in case. Excuse me, you can't go in without purchasing a ticket, sir. Even if you are seeing someone off. Ah, right. Wait, she just did? The fuck? It actually deducts the ticket price from you. God damn it. Look like the train took off. Hope she made it to her senpai in time. Kyoko, what's wrong? Your face is all red. I'm dying! Oh god! It was the kimchi! Here, let me get you to the first aid office. No, I'll be alright. It's not as bad as it looks.
ごめん。
Anyway, I'm sorry. I made you miss your train. That's not what's important. I'm just glad you're okay. Senpai, you are quite literally steaming.
ね
Listen, there's something I need to tell you.
Hmm?
Oh? What is it? I've been feeling this way for a long time and... yeah, this would be a good time to bail.
Hey.
Yo, you tell him how you feel? Oh. Yeah, I did. And guess what? We're going to the same college. Once I graduate high school, that is. He did say he'll be waiting for me, though. Sweet. So it all worked out, huh? I think so. It's gonna be a lonely road until then. Plus, I'm kind of a ditz. I don't even know if I'll even get accepted.
ありがとう。
But even so, I'm not gonna let that deter me. And hey, thanks for helping the girl out. Aw, it's cool. Must be nice to be young and in love. See? Your face was leaky as a faucet and your cheeks were red as a tomato. But a beautiful smile is what really counts.
え
Gee, thanks. We could have done it without the kimchi, you know. Actually, no. Yeah, probably. My bad.
それじゃあ。
Sheesh. Well, I guess I should go study. Gotta work hard to get into the right school.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet. Good luck. Hey, actually, that kimchi wasn't too bad. Thanks for the snack. Want some more? I still have that entire jar of it. That vase, really. I should be the one thanking you. You showed me just how useful a container of kimchi can be. Maybe I'll share this with the others and who look like they need it. The other people who need this? See, if this was another Yakuza game, like Yakuza 0, and they gave me this thing of kimchi, you know, you straight up know, a heat action would be to put it on the ground and put someone's head into it. Just that spice, that capsaicin, that sheer, raw burning. Going on their eyes, ears, everything, just eating away at it all, like acid. And you know it'd be amazing and do minimal damage. Wait, why is someone over here? Alright, I gotta head over there to the taxi.
まで行く。それでは。
Who here would want kimchi? Not only that, world-ending kimchi. Got the shiny thing down there.
Man, we sure get around, don't we?
No, actually, I've been thinking of going on a diet lately, so this is perfect.
You? On a diet? What brought that on?
Well, if I'm being honest, it's because I added another notch under my belt. I'm getting fatter by the second these days, so I figured I'd better whip myself into shape.
If it's weight loss you're after, I can be of service.
Oh, you got some diet regime I can follow?
Indeed. The first thing to do is cut out carbs. You'll see a fairly large change just from that. You'll need to refrain from eating things like onigiri, bread, or noodles.
If that's all it's gonna take, then sign me up.
You say that, but you'd totally try to sneak some bread in.
That's where I come in. Using the Komijo's surveillance system, we can observe Adachi-san cheating on his diet.
But what happens then?
We get out the bow guns.
Ooh, a life or death diet. Good luck, Adachi-san.
I think I'll stick to running around.
Talk about a waste of the Komijul's time.
That'd be just fucking great. A surveillance network. A literal gang of surveillance network and information brokers watching you. And if you start breaking your diet, they just fucking shoot you with the crossbow. This sucks. I'm supposed to rebuild my form from scratch.
Hey,
Hey, you alright? You didn't hit your leg or anything, did you? No? Oh, no, it's nothing like that. You see, I'm a sprinter on the track team, and I'm trying to improve my time. Huh? That's cool. Yeah, well, when I asked my coach for advice, he told me I should work on my form or I'll never get any better. But whenever I try to fix my posture and focus on breathing and all that, my time just gets worse and worse. I got the need to pick a style and run with it, if you catch my drift.
wow.
Sure, and hey, you'll get it eventually. Just keep putting in work or eat kimchi. You say that, but I feel like all this is what is getting me nowhere. It's like I haven't made any progress at all. Eat kimchi. Poor guy. Much as I want to help him, I don't know if the first thing about track. Eat kimchi. Not really sure what form he's talked about either. Eat kimchi. That man ate kimchi and he's going places. No, I do remember that businessman running pretty quick. Was it because he ate that kimchi? We've gone over this! Yeah, that shit was real spicy. I kinda remember running my ass off too. Hey, you alright? Why'd you get all quiet staring at me randomly? Oh, no reason. If I give him some of this killer kimchi, he can run as fast as he wants. Probably straight to the bathroom, but still. But if the kimchi's too hot, he might pass out mid-run. Should I just give it to him anyway? Yes. No wiser words have been spoken.
Yo.
Hey, I got an idea. Try this. Produce it out of nowhere. And... I just had a thought. How much does that thing weigh if it's 100% kimchi in a vase like that, just being held out at arm's length? Try what? Kimchi? Yeah. There's a special pepper in there called Devil's Claw. I think it might help you with your problem. Okay, so now I'm confused. What's kimchi have to do with my running form? You'll find out. Just take a bite. I still don't know what you're getting at, but if you insist. Wait, so everyone's just been going with their hands to eat something? I gave them no fork or shit? No spork? This is regular old kimchi. Oh. Kinda spicy. No. Wait. It burns! It burns! It burns! You're actually gonna math this out, Angela. What the fuck? How was it? It was... Perfect! This is exactly what I've been looking for. That run I just had was amazing. Oh. Great. You found what you were looking for.
Hi.
Yup. As my mind succumbed to the searing heat and pain, I could feel my ego dissolving. For a moment, it felt like I was falling through reality, and then I became a god. Kimchi, what'd I tell you? If I can just keep this up, I'll shatter my records in no time, and then the national record is mine, until they discover Kimchi too, in which case all bets are off. Well, I'm glad I could help. Yeah, you really did. And to keep this kimchi-infused god mode alive, I'm going out running again.
ありがとうございます.
I give you my thanks, Spicy Bear. Spice Bear.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Good luck. Huh. This kind of kimchi actually had a use. Maybe I'll share it with others who can use a little kick in their ass. Not that I expect to find that too often. Oh, right, that old lady. Why don't she cross the street yet? She can't be struggling. Can't still be struggling. Can we get this kimchi as a special attack, please? It'd be great. You know it'd be great. Just like, take it and dunk someone's head in it. And just let them slowly die. It'll give a burn debuff. It'll be like Toxic from Pokemon. But instead of doubling, it kills them instantly. And it's fire-based. That's this thing.
それでは
I would love this kimchi so much.
Hmm?
Lots of properties on sale here. They even got a 4-bedroom with a living room, kitchen, dining room, and a yard. I'd love to live in a place like that someday.
Yeah? I don't know. Sounds a little too big for me.
Huh? Prison got you to like small spaces, is that it?
Shut up, man. Think about it. You got your place now with the futon, toothbrush, and a cup of noodles all within reach. Or some big old house with all that shit separated by 5 rooms or something. Which sounds better?
The house?
Yeah, that's right.
What sounds better? Owning a fucking house? Hey lady, you wanna die?
After all this time, she still can't cross?
I know I can do it. Somehow.
Ma'am? Are you still having trouble?
Oh, you're that young fella. Here's my dilemma. I can almost make it, but then the light starts flashing and I get cold feet. Back in my heyday, I was the star of the track team. Quickfoot Ume, that's what they called me. But now I'm just an old fossil who can't even cross the street. Oh, if only these legs still worked.
Now I get where she's coming from. In her heart, she's still a star athlete. I bet this kimchi could give her the kick she needs. Maybe I should offer her some right before the signal changes.
Do we wanna kill an old lady?
Granny, try putting a little of this in your mouth before the signal changes.
Oh, now what is this? That's not kimchi, is it?
It is. And I know it may sound bonkers, but this stuff will light a fire under your ass, no doubt.
Ugh.
Weaponized kimchi.
Truthfully, I've got half a mind to shoo you away for suggesting I engage in such nonsense. But I've seen what a kind person you are. You're honest to a fault. And I do know you mean well. I'll trust you, young man.
Awesome.
Hot, 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 hot. It burns!
Granny, you finally crossed the street. That was sick, Granny!
I'm either crying from joy or how spicy that was. Either way, I could finally relive my glory days, and it's all thanks to you and that kimchi. But goodness, that was fiery stuff. Nearly burned me to ashes mid-run. Oh,
No, I'm just glad you're all right.
I'd say I'm more than just all right. I feel light and limber like never before. Where might I find more of this miraculous kimchi?
Oh, an older guy on Sakura Alley sells it. He might still be around.
Is that right? I ought to spread word around the neighborhood association.
Make sure you warn everybody.
I will certainly try. In any case, see you around.
Good job, Granny. Glad it all worked out. I'm thinking that kimchi seller might want to know about what happened.
Like, you know, she's just gonna go over there to buy all of it. She's gonna keep it all and use that to fuel her athletic comeback. She'd be a star runner and no one would know what it is. They'll assume steroids or some other drug performance. But no, it's kimchi.
What's with the mob all of a sudden?
One order of miracle kimchi, please.
Me too.
Me 3. Me 4.
Whoa, what the crap? He's swamped with customers now.
Oh, you're the young man from last time. As you can see, my business took off out of nowhere. I'm raking it in right now.
Yeah? Good to hear, man.
But I'm puzzled as to how my kimchi suddenly got so popular. People keep asking whether it helps with running or romance. Would you know anything about that?
Good question. The important thing is business is looking good. And I know people like the flavor, so I'm sure they'll be back for more.
I sure hope you're right.
Can I get some kimchi, please?
Oops. I guess I'll get out of your way. I want to hold up the line.
Well, I encourage you to stop by again. I'll sell you kimchi anytime.
Ooh, you're the gentleman from earlier.
Hey there, lady from the crosswalk.
Remember that kimchi you gave me? I went ahead and splurged on a huge batch. He gave me some extra as a bonus for buying so much. So would you care to join me?
Ooh, sounds good. Don't mind if I do. It burns!
She's really alright. All that for a rare. Wait.
Irashai!
It is a haste item. I fucking love this game. Ah, goddamn. That was good. Alright. I know more stories are supposed to unlock, and I'll get some pretty good things. So I guess I did, what, 2 sub-stories, 2 longer ones, and... Oh god, oh shit. go see what the hell's going on.
Well,
I wouldn't underestimate me. You're gonna get
I
stomped.
forgot you have no AoE whatsoever.
Let's go!
You're in the world. Let's start the show. Okay, here we go.
you're in for it now.
I'm ready now.
Oh shit. Phone fucking fell. But we good now. Wait, did I? Motherfucker! I thought I was on this side for some reason. Grand Blue? That would be... somewhere. Maybe they won't turn this son of a bitch.
Watch me.
I got this!
Knock that down. I got this. I have secrets too.
You're in it now!
This one's for you.
Hey, hey!
Sure you want to get hurt?
Eyes on me.
Right.
Let's go!
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Well,
Right. Hey, you're gonna get stomped.
good times.
Chief. My friend's got some questions about the day I was dumped in this town.
Yeah. I want to know why you didn't just abandon Ichiban, or dump him at a hospital. If you don't mind telling us, I'm sure we'd all appreciate it.
I see. Fine. I'll tell you. It's as good a time as any.
What?
There's an old tradition in this homeless camp. A responsibility passed down through the chiefs for many years.
What responsibility?
On occasion, when we're asked, we dispose of bodies.
What? Bodies?
Yeah. There's a Yakuza family from Kamurocho who pays us to do it. They're called Arakawa.
Arakawa? Seriously? They, was this going on while they were still Tojo?
I don't know every detail, but yes. The arrangement existed at that time. It existed before I started living here. We've dealt with all kinds of bodies, whether they've been shot, stabbed, beaten, no matter how nasty. We dug holes and buried them under garbage. Who knows how many are there now? Back during the bubble, we got one every month. Or so I was told. Since I became chief, there's only been 3.
Damn. Arakawa the assassin.
But there's one more secret rule. It applies to anyone the Arakawa bring here alive.
A secret within the secret. Great.
What happens if they bring someone alive?
We're supposed to give the person medical aid. then let them go free while pretending they're dead.
What's up with that?
In the criminal underworld, there's always people wanting to fake their own death. Gamblers, guys on the run, anyone who's afraid someone will hurt them. They send people like that here, and we honor the secret agreement. I think it might actually be a service the Arakawa family provides, but obviously they don't advertise it. So it ended up being a very rare event.
Is that agreement why you saved me? This live body rule?
You got it.
What sort of guy dropped me off here?
I mean, probably just someone from the family. I had no reason to check or anything. The guy lugged you out of the trunk of a car. You were covered in blood. He paid me and left. Didn't say a single thing the whole time.
I'm sorry, Ichi. You have to die. I'm counting on you, Ichi.
Huh? What the? After Arakawa-san shot me, I think he said something. I think it was, I'm counting on you, Ichi.
What would that even mean?
No clue. But the more I think about it, the more I'm sure he said that.
Look, Ichiban.
What?
I don't want to dash your hopes or anything. But when you were dumped here, you were on death's doorstep. You're only alive because everything I did went exactly the way we needed it to. But it could have easily gone a different way. I know you want to trust Arakawa, but...
I think Arakawa-san had to shoot me. All the other Yakuza at that meeting were watching him.
Huh?
Never mind. You don't get it. Forget I said anything.
Ichiban, it's about time to go to Heian Tower. You got lunchtime with the chairman, Hoshino, right? Alright. The tower is... Oh, that's gonna be a bit. Give her back. Go to the car. And we can set sail. I'll deal with that later.
どちらまでそれでは
Cover him again. This area's got all the big money. You can tell. What the hell is this thing? Don't you dare. Damn it, I'm right here.
Show me what you got.
Well,
I got this. I'll knock that down.
You're
Damn it, I thought because of his weak, then maybe you would kill it.
You sure you can beat me? I got it.
watch me.
Right. You're gonna be in a whirlwind. Here we go. I'm ready now.
Well,
I got
I went ahead and got started.
You sure you don't mind treating me?
What? Are you actually able to pay?
Wish I could, but I don't think they'd take this.
You don't sound like you're gonna relax during this meal.
Depends on what you say. Hopefully I'll relax enough to enjoy the duck. So, how do you know Arakawa-san? I'm on the edge of my seat here.
It wasn't long after the war the counterfeit bills started being produced in Ijincho. It was top secret. Only the heads of the Seiryu clan and the Liumang, plus some officers, knew about it. Outside of that inner circle, they also had to hire people to smuggle the bills.
Smugglers?
And one of them was a traveling actor. His name was Toshio Arakawa. He was Masumi Arakawa's father.
What?
One day, he came to us saying he lost an entire suitcase filled with 100 mil in fake yen. No excuse in the world could have saved him. A mistake that grave required the Seiryu clan to make an example out of him for the other smugglers. But remember, only a few people at the top even knew about the counterfeiting. It wasn't a task they could hand to just anybody. So I, being next in line to inherit the clan, was entrusted to carry it out.
So did you actually...
Yes. I killed Toshio Arakawa, father of Masumi Arakawa, in this very place, 40 years ago. But I had no idea who was in the room with my target. By the time I learned it was his 14-year-old son, it was too late. I had to go through with the hit, knowing this boy would see his father die. To make my guilt even worse, later I found out why Toshio lost the fake bills. His wife and her lover had stolen them. And those two fell into the ocean and disappeared. Their corpses were never even found.
So Arakawa-san lost both his parents, one after the other.
And his only other friends, the theater troupe, disbanded soon after without their leader. Masumi Arakawa became a drifter, along with a few other actors. They couldn't trust anyone, so what other path was there for them, except becoming Yakuza in Kamurocho? Arakawa joined a low-ranking family in the Tojo clan called the Hikawa family. Life wasn't easy for him there. They were the kind of family that took hits without thinking twice.
Really?
Yes. So they were always in need of ways to dispose of a body. Masumi Arakawa was tapped to help with that, and he was extremely cautious. To do it, he started coming all the way to the homeless camp in Ijincho.
Really? Even though the family was based in Tokyo? Why?
Well, truthfully, he wanted an excuse to come to Yokohama, because it would afford him opportunities to hunt his father's killer.
I see. So Arakawa-san was using the homeless camp to dispose of bodies all the way back then.
Indeed. As for his hunt, he researched Yakuza and criminals every time he was here. All he started with was a single clue. His own childhood memory of the suspicious waiter he saw here that night. Eventually, 7 years after the murder, I received an invitation to come here. He signed his invitation Masumi Arakawa. It was a bold declaration, and I knew immediately the running would be futile. So I came here, alone. I didn't even bring a bodyguard.
Why the hell not?
Well, to put it simply, I was prepared to die.
But, I mean...
In this line of work, there are no good ways to die. And I can think of worse ways to go that would not give that boy the justice he'd earned. The memory of what I'd done to him never left me, you know. It was always like a small bone stuck in my throat. He was sitting right where you are now.
Here?
Yes. He didn't look a day over 20. But his eyes had that hard, flinty gaze of an old killer. I couldn't help myself. I told him everything. I told him why I killed Toshio Arakawa. I even told him about the secret counterfeiting. I figured I was dead anyway. He had a gun in his hand, and all he had to do was pull the trigger. But he never once interrupted me. When I'd finished, he slowly stood up. I stopped him as he turned to leave. "Didn't you come here for revenge?" I asked.
And? What did he say?
He said, "If only you had ignored my invitation, then I could have shot you in the back." Then he left.
Boss.
In 1984, the 10,000 yen bill changed from the face of Prince Shotoku to Yukichi Fukuzawa. By that time, Arakawa had found his own Yakuza family, so I sent him a gift.
What was it?
A fresh batch of crisp, fake bills featuring Yukichi Fukuzawa. They were defective prints with nothing on the back. Not exactly legal tender.
Then how was that a gift?
It's hard to explain. If I had to say, it was out of gratitude.
Sure, but for what?
I should have died that day I met with Arakawa. It would have been right. And yet he spared me. Not only that, but he lifted a terrible weight from my chest. Furthermore, it's not an exaggeration to say the equilibrium among the Ijin Three continues to this day because of him.
Wow.
I owe him an unfathomable debt. And one day, I must pay it back. The defective bills were how I chose to communicate the sentiment. The counterfeiting secret is Ijincho's weakness. And it was only thanks to Arakawa that the Ijin Three could continue to secretly wield that power. But of course, that means if he ever feels like it was a mistake to let me live, he can use the fake bills to unravel everything I've built. The gift wasn't the bills themselves. They were leverage. I actually wrote something on the back to that effect. Neither justice nor mercy should tip the scale. It means that those in power must reward and punish where necessary. I felt it was an appropriate message. I suppose the writing has faded at this point.
Whoa. So that's the whole story.
Up till this moment. But now I'm sitting across from a man holding one of those fake pills. Which, of course, is a message from Arakawa that only I could understand. The message is, Masumi Arakawa sees you as a beloved family member.
Arakawa-san thinks of me as family.
He would not have placed that pill in your pocket lightly. Do you see its significance now? After everything I've told you? There is almost no doubt in my mind that Arakawa did not want you killed. So he didn't shoot you out of malice. He shot you so that you would be brought here, be saved by the homeless, and eventually meet up with me. Do you see? That's everything I can tell you.
That's plenty. Thank you, Chairman. I see it all now. I always kind of figured.
You did? Well, it's your move now. I've only told you what I know, so...
It's okay. That's enough. I trust you.
Well, I don't hear that often.
Yeah, neither do I. Not even from my friends. But those friends are trustworthy to me. And so are you. I believe everything you said. And my faith in Arakawa-san is coming back strong.
Kasuga,
Yeah?
are you a blood relative of Arakawa's?
No, it's not like that.
I see. Well, he must have been happy to have such loyalty as yours. As proud as any father, I think.
I was about to fucking yell. If that guy took out the lid, it was a gun, and shot him to recreate the whole fucking thing. Oh my god. I don't know why, that image came to me. I'm like, no, don't you fucking dare. Bookends are weird. Yeah, y'all thought it too, right? The moment I saw the position, like, no. God, Yakuza has such a way of making these so well thought out stories with such good characters and a crime drama that just, it hits harder than I think a lot of movies have ever hit for me, about like the whole arc of the characters and how the world feels at the end of it all. I still, like, I gotta give a shout out even though it's been so long, to CLZ, Care Level 0, a good friend of mine. If it weren't for him, I would have actually never even found Yakuza as a series. It's because of him that I even saw Zero being played for the first time, and that sparked a whole rabbit hole of a new kind of game that I can enjoy. God bless that man.